Our system is broken. We lost too many lives, too many jobs, and too many opportunities because Washington got it wrong. They took away our freedom without making us safer and tried to kill our spirit and our dignity. Now, as a heart surgeon, I know how precious life is. Pennsylvania needs a conservative who will put America first, one who can reignite our divine spark, bravely fight for freedom, and tell it like it is. That's why I'm running for Senate. I'm Dr. Oz, and I approve this message.
Hey, I love it. I love Dr. Oz. I've actually known him for a long time. I think he'd make a great U.S. Senator. I'm not endorsing anybody. I can't do that. But Dr. Oz joins us right now, Republican candidate for the United States Senate in Pennsylvania. Dr. Oz, welcome to Newsmax. How are you?
I'm very well, Greg. Thanks for having me on. If I can just say something, because I think this would resonate with you, that last line about telling it like it is, which you try to do, that's actually one of the big problems we're having in America. People with good ideas get shamed, they get silenced, they get bullied, they get canceled. And in medicine, if you don't say what you see, people die. I never understood how we messed this up so badly, but at least that basic assumption that you can say what you believe is happening and be respected for it, which doesn't happen to a lot of conservative people, that's a big part of my platform.
Very good. I love it. I love it. Look, though, you've got a great life. You're a doctor. You're very good at that. You're a talk show host, money, fame, you great family. Politics, as we all know, is really nasty and dirty and broken, as you mentioned. Why do this now?
I think if I look back in my life, the realization that my parents as immigrants were welcomed by this country, which afforded opportunities unimaginable to other places, and which of course led to my success directly, is something that generated a debt. I want to repay my debt. Yes, all those things you said are true, and I've had a blessed life, but it's because I am an American living in America. And I want to repay that debt by running for public office. No matter what happens, it's worth it because I owe the country that. And I'm going to be a public servant. You know, I do believe choices should be ours. I've taken on big pharma, I've taken on big tech, I've taken on big agrochem, and I've got scars to prove it. You witnessed me go through some of these trials and tribulations, but I cannot be bought. I'm passionate about this because I know that if I serve the people of Pennsylvania and this country wisely, I can make a difference in addressing some of the crises that we're all witnessing. You know, the erosion of American values that viewers probably are nodding their head yes, because we all see it right in front of us, but we're unable to empower each other to react. My candidacy is about that very reality.
You did an interview with Trump during the 2016 campaign. It was a very good interview. You were better than anybody in the fake news, quite frankly. You're not fake news. It was just like two people, two peers. What is your view on Trump? Talk about him. Do you want his endorsement?
You know, I'm my own person. I don't want to be put in the box. I'm very proud of who I am. But I do respect what the Trump voter is feeling, which is they recognize that someone stood up for them, someone took hits on them, someone fought for them, and they want their turn. You know, they're waiting at the well for their chance, and everyone keeps getting put in front of them because the federal government's taking actions that they don't think they should be able to be pushed to the side for. And President Trump addressed those issues. And he also did things that I think he didn't get credit for. I mean, no matter who you are in this, political spectrum, the Operation Warp Speed success, the gift to the world of the mRNA vaccines, I'm not for the mandates, but I do believe the vaccine was a plus. This is something we should be celebrating. Instead, it was the opposite. People are literally rooting against what President Trump was trying to do in COVID. And at the time, we were sitting there thinking, well, how's this even possible? And as a doctor, I'll tell you, when you mix politics and medicine, you get politics. And it was infuriating because we ought to be rooting for the best solutions. Just yesterday, Greg, here we are almost 2 years in, the FDA finally, the panel said, we got a pill that works. Until yesterday, and it's not even formally approved yet, if a patient came to you with COVID, you gave them a piece of paper with the diagnosis and they went on their way. And I would tell them, if you turn blue, call me, because it means you're sick. How's that possible? Normally, a doctor gives a patient a treatment. We were rooting against treatments during much of COVID for reasons that, again, were frustrating to me.
Dr. Fauci, your take on him?
Well, Dr. Fauci said something very unfortunate last weekend. He said that he was science, and people who didn't like him don't like science, don't respect science. I think this whole concept of believing in science is foreign to me. I believe in God. Science is something that you trust, you work on, you improve. There's no finality to it. And we have J. Edgar Hoover of public health right now, and that's not what we want. We just want to have people coaching us, giving us advice if they're scientists, and let the people who are decision makers who have been elected by the people of this country to make decisions accordingly. And that process has been thwarted a little bit. It's been off kilter, not balanced.
I would never ask you about money, but now that you're a candidate, I got to ask you about money. I mean, any chance that you can self-fund this thing? I just looked at the website. There's a donate tab, but, you know, I mean, are you putting your own cash into this thing?
Well, we do have a website, it's droz.com. It has lots of information on it besides the donation tab. I'm putting up a lot of money, Greg. Some of it's been in the papers. It's millions and millions of dollars, and I will put in as much as I need to put in to win this primary and the general election. That stated, if we don't have a groundswell of support, if people sitting at home right now don't say, I'm going to give the guy $10 because I believe what he's saying, it means that I'm on my own. I don't want people on the sidelines watching. We're all in this together, and together we will persevere. So the nice thing about donating money is not that I have to have your money, it's that it means something to me that you're all involved. And if you give money, again, $10, it means you're going to tell your friends that you did it because you actually are starting to believe in the bigger message.
Dr. Mehmet Oz, Republican candidate for the U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania. I look forward to having you back, sir. Good luck. Keep in touch. Politics. I can see you going all the way, but we'll see. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Take care, Greg.
All right.